Hey, so today's Tuesday, March 14th, about 6 p.m. California time. This is going to be a follow-up to a video that I posted either earlier today or yesterday about Dash. Dash is a alt currency that's really been on a run. And earlier, I posted a video about Dash and a couple other cryptocurrencies and about the dangers of them being on this massive run. And what I had put in that earlier video is that I expected Dash to crash soon because of the massive run up it's had. So it didn't play out that way. So I'm going to chart what I thought was going to happen, and then I'm going to chart what happened, and then we'll take a look at maybe some lessons we can learn. So what we're looking at is a Fibonacci chart of Dash and Bitcoin. And what you see here is obviously it's this massive run up. And then you can see it start to obey these Fibonacci levels. So it kind of bounced along here, came down, touched a Fibonacci level, came back up. Once it passed this level, it did it decisively, got indecisive, touched both levels, bounced around quite a bit. So if we set the 1.0 level of the Fibonacci right here as our high, that's what we're going to base this conversation off of. So one of the things to take a look at is that what I charted earlier, what I had made a video about, was when Dash was right about here, right at this level. So I drew in this trend line. This green trend line is a line that I drew in an earlier chart. And I was talking about how it had started to break down. Dash was starting to break down. Now, in reality, it actually crossed over the trend line, but it was still headed down. So what I had said then was that it was going to continue to break down. It was going to break the trend line. It was just going to fall, and that would be it. What actually happened was it went over the trend line. It was falling when I made the video, stopped the video, and then a couple hours later, all of a sudden, it really took off. So not only did it touch the 1.0 level of the Fibonacci, it also broke above that and went all the way up to the next level. You can see it goes all the way up here and it touches. So a fib chart is really, really handy. You'll just be amazed when you draw this in how many times it will touch the next level, or it'll bounce around in between levels, or if it breaks a level, it's usually good for a pretty large move. So why am I sharing this? Well, I'm sharing it because I actually had a friend who was trading Dash, and he shorted it. And he shorted it right around here, kind of when I made the video. Now, this was not me. It was actually another person. So he actually shorted it right around the time I made the video. Him and I did not talk about this. He did it independently. And then I talked to him this afternoon when Dash was way up here. And, you know, he was real close to getting margin call and losing his investment plus some. And so we were kind of talking about it. And now it's come back down. Now, the lesson to learn, or the thing as we kind of dissected the trade and what went wrong, is if you place a short at a Fibonacci level like here, you want to place your stop possibly at the next level. Because what happened was when it broke this level, it really went crazy, and he got really close to getting margin called and losing a fair amount of money. Had he actually placed his stop at the next Fibonacci level, he would have lost money, but it would have been very manageable. So the lesson learned is, you know, look at your Fibonacci's, check a few of your basic TA, your technical analysis, whatever you like to use. I like long-term trends and occasionally Fibonacci's. And then place your trades based inside of, you know, some rules that you have for yourself. Everyone has different rules. But I'm making this video because I thought this was a real interesting demonstration of if you don't have awareness of where these levels are, and you don't have an automatic stop in place, you can really run the risk of losing a fair amount of money, especially on margin, which I don't recommend. I don't recommend leverage. I don't recommend margin. I'm pretty conservative. I don't really recommend investing in altcoins. But I'm breaking this down just because I thought it was really interesting. I hope you guys found it interesting too. I'd love comments and, you know, feedback, sub, whatever it takes. Criticize it if you don't like what I said. I'd love to hear some opinions. So that's what's going on with Dash and Bitcoin. I still believe we're gonna do a right side come down pretty hard. I just don't know when it's gonna happen. So it could be today, it could be 2 weeks from now. Okay, guys, thanks for listening. Have a great day.